probably the hardest thing that I've ever done is be a stay-at-home mom. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ashley, aka Pretty Hippie, and I'm back with another video. Alright guys, so as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm just going to be talking about my experiences being a stay-at-home mom and how I stay sane, how I stay balanced, how I stay connected without putting myself into overdrive and just completely spiraling out of control, which has happened before. I'll tell y'all about that, okay, later in the video. Being a stay-at-home mom is like the hardest thing ever. Like, no cap. Being a stay-at-home mom is a hard job, and a lot of people don't realize that. I feel like being a stay-at-home mom is harder than a 9-to-5, and I say that because I've worked a 9-to-5 before and now I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm kind of coming from both sides here. It was way easier for me to get up, go to work, do my job, come home, go to sleep. That's it. Like with a baby, it's a lot different. It's a lot more that goes into it. And I'm gonna break it down for the people that may not understand where I'm coming from, because a lot of people are gonna be like, how could you say staying at home is easier than going to a 9-to-5? Well, here's how. So you wake up, right? Wait, you don't even wake up. Just imagine this. You don't even wake up, right? And your baby is jumping on your head saying, mommy, mommy, I want breakfast, I want this, I want that, I want to play with my toys, I want to watch my tablet, mommy, mommy, mommy. And you're like, I haven't even opened my eyes yet. So like, the morning part of the day is very crucial for setting the tone for the rest of your day. So if your morning is abruptly like shaken up by a toddler or a baby, that could change the whole, that could shift your whole day. And a lot of people don't look at it like that, but it's true. Like, do you ever wake up in the morning and just scroll on your phone and then you see something negative and then you wonder why the rest of your day is going bad? That's why lately I've been trying not to look at social media like when I first wake up, because I used to have a habit of just getting up, turning on my phone and scrolling and seeing something that I didn't like and just get completely off track for the rest of the day. So when you wake up in the morning, you have a screaming toddler that's like or a baby that's demanding your attention from jump. So you wake up, you're like, oh man, okay, I'm a mother, I love my child, let me just get up, let me just get up. The day doesn't stop there. You have to change diapers constantly, you have to constantly make food, you have to constantly cater to their every need, which babies have a lot of needs, and as they get older it does get better. But me having a 2-year-old, he's always like, mommy, I want this, mommy, I want this, mommy, 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 mommy. And I can, like, I really have to set schedules for myself to be able to work and then cater to him, because it's like when I am working on something is the time that he wants to be the most annoying. But that's how babies are. Like, they don't let mommy get anything done. Now daddy can come in and he could just sit down with him and he can be in the studio not saying a word, you know, watching his tablet, playing with his toys, letting daddy work. But as soon as mommy wants to do something, okay, Anyway, moms, I know that you can feel me on this, okay? But the purpose of this video is how I find balance being a mom, a wife, and an entrepreneur. What do I do to keep myself sane and to keep myself centered? The answer is I take time for myself. I take time to love on myself. I take time to heal myself. I take time to do those things, because if I'm not able to fully be myself and my best self, then I cannot give my best self to my family. So it's very important that as mothers and wives, we take that time to ourselves to really fully connect with who we are, because a lot of times in marriages and becoming mothers, you can lose yourself. It's very easy to lose yourself in the midst of catering to everyone else. So it's very important that you take time, like ask yourself questions like, am I okay? How do I feel? You know, what's going on with you right now? You know, if you have any setbacks to any of those questions, you know that you need to take a step back and really analyze, like, okay, what is it that I need as a mom? So some self-care practices that I like to do to stay balanced is I like to take baths, like with my crystals in the tub, just away from everyone, soaking and reflecting on my day, on my week, on my goals, like whatever. Just taking that time to really tune in with myself and really get a sense of what I need at the moment. It really allows me the time to be sensual with myself as well. Not in that way, like, don't take that the wrong way, not in that way, but kind of get into myself and just be aware of my body, my mind, and my spirit, and just see what I need, like at the moment. Like, what am I lacking? What do I have too much of? What do I need going forward? That type of thing. And just being aware of my mental space. Mental health is very important, especially being a stay-at-home mom. You're gonna need it, okay? Because being in the house with children all day, you're gonna need to be mentally stable for something like that. Like, a lot of people think it's easy, but it's really probably the hardest thing that I've ever done is be a stay-at-home mom. Like, I was just telling my husband the other day, if I didn't have a business to kind of offset being a stay-at-home mom, if I didn't do YouTube videos, or if I didn't, you know, post content on Instagram, I would really feel like a caged bird. And he was like, yeah, I know, because it's in your charge, like you're not stationary, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I could tell, because I would really mentally be like freaking crazy if I didn't have those things to do. Okay, so I don't want to get too off topic. Another thing that I like to do to stay mentally healthy is take some time and go somewhere by yourself. You know, like go to your local Starbucks, or go to your bookstore, or, you know, coffee shop, library, wherever your mind is free. Maybe even a park, somewhere that you could just let yourself think, breathe, heal, and just kind of calm yourself and just listen to your thoughts. Anywhere like that is a good place to go. I went through a phase where I wanted to just be alone, because I was so overwhelmed with being a stay-at-home mom and not giving myself enough attention and not catering to my needs, that I just kind of spiraled out of control. And I just wanted to go out. I wanted to go hang with people that were not necessarily good for me. I wanted to go to the clubs. I wanted to go just stay out late till 4 o'clock in the morning, and I did that. And it actually made me worse, because it wasn't feeding my spirit. in a positive way. It was feeding my spirit in a negative way. And what's crazy is at the time it felt good. I felt like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. You know, I'm getting out, I'm going out, I'm doing what I want to do finally. But a lot of negativity came with that, and I'll just leave it at that, okay? So after that whole spell, I kind of just sat and thought about what is really needed, because I know I don't need to be going out and doing all this crazy stuff, you know, being a mom and needing to just get away. I need to do something more on the positive side of things. It's gonna feed my spirit, it's gonna help me grow mentally and not keep me in bondage. That's when I came up with the other things that I do. Like, I just spend time alone, spend time asking myself questions. I spend time really trying to get to the meat of why I feel the way I do. Because like I said before, if I can't take care of myself, then I definitely can't take care of anyone else. And at the end of the day, my son needs a mom, my husband needs a wife. So Ashley has to be all the way there mentally, okay? Ashley needs to be there for her family. Aromatherapy is another thing that I use to balance myself. I love turning on my oil diffuser and putting my favorite essential oils in there. Different essential oils cater to different moods. Like, you have your uplifters, you have your vibe outs, you have your zens, you know, you have all your different fragrances with the essential oils. So if I need a mood elevator, I'll just put in like a lemongrass or something citrusy to kind of, you know, uplift my spirits. I also like burning sage and Palo Santo. I find that when I sage my house and use the Palo Santo, even if I'm not actively saging, but I'm just letting it burn and letting the scent, you know, go throughout the home, I feel like it really elevates the mood. It brings a lighter sense into the house. It calms everybody. It keeps everybody, you know, in a state of you know. Even burning incense, like different incense that I burn, it just brings a sense of zen into the home that I absolutely love. Now, I'm not necessarily by myself when I'm burning my sage or my Palo Santo. Normally my child is running around the house, but it keeps me mentally there while I'm with him. It reminds me to stay calm, breathe, relax. You know, you can have like little gentle reminders around the house that just keep you in tune with yourself. Like, it could be pictures, spiritual pictures. Like I said, the Palo Santo and sage, your candles, your incense, all of those things kind of play into my well-being, and I like to make sure that I always have those things in my home, so that when I'm feeling a little stressed or I'm feeling a little like I could just turn those things on. I can burn the sage, I can burn the Palo Santo, I can light up the incense, light the candles, and boom, I'm back to Erykah Badu. Love of my life, you are my friend. And just like that, I'm back to center. Another thing I would say that helps me stay mentally clear and caters to my self-love is traveling. Now, most of the time I do travel with my family, and that's okay, because it is good to bond and connect with your family while you're in your positive space. I hope that makes sense. So if I'm doing something I love to do and I'm including my family with that, it kind of creates a deeper connection and makes you appreciate, you know, the times that are not so good a little bit better. I hope that makes sense. But I love to travel. I love road trips. I love to just get out of my current space and just go somewhere different, get a breath of fresh air. And like I said, I don't necessarily have to be alone while I'm doing this particular thing, but it's just something that helps me kind of get back to that mental clarity. Like, you're somewhere different, you're experiencing new things, like you're not in a familiar place, and it just kind of brings a sense of warmness to my soul when I travel. I just love traveling. I love going places and just experiencing different things. And I also like taking my child with me, especially while I'm traveling, because I feel like it's really important to take your child out of, you know, the home and You know, even on days where I'm just at home with him, like we'll get out and we'll go to the stores. I plan on doing like field trips and stuff with him soon. Now that he's a little bit older, we're about to start his curriculum and field trips and stuff like that. So I think traveling and just getting out in general will help you stay more sane and stay more calm while actually being a stay-at-home mom. Meditation is another form of self-love that I practice. I like to meditate. Now my meditation is slightly different from others, and I feel like that's okay. Everyone does things a little bit different. I feel like meditation can come from the things you like to do. So if you like to read, I feel like reading can be a form of meditation. If you like to cook, I feel like cooking could be a form of meditation. If you like to sing, singing could be your release and your form of meditation. I'm not that great with just sitting there like okay, see, it's really hard for me to silence my mind because I'm always thinking. I think way too much to the point where sometimes it's irritating, okay? So it's really hard for me to just sit there and meditate like this. So my form of meditation, I love hula hooping. So, you know, I'll tell my husband, hey, can you get solar? I'm gonna go hoop for a little bit. And I'll just hula hoop and listen to music and vibe, you know, meditate. Just kind of free my mind, free my thoughts. Like just get in my element and just, you know, hula dance. So that's a form of meditation. And another form of meditation for me is cleaning. Well, I don't actually like cleaning the house per se. I love the aftermath of the clean. So cleaning my house and then being in a clean home with fresh scents, incense going, candles burning, vacuum floor, you know, the smell of candles and just the oil diffuser, all that. Like, I love that. So getting into that space is a form of meditation for me also. So those are just a few of the meditations that I like to do to practice self-love and stay mentally calm. So another thing I do to practice self-love is I look in the mirror and I tell myself daily affirmations like, you are beautiful, you are strong, you can do this. You are aware of yourself, you're aware of your body, you are aware of everything around you. Your child will behave today. Your child will behave today. That one, I'm still working on getting that one to work. Saying daily affirmations, and I have an affirmations video, I'll link it in the cards as well. Saying daily affirmations kind of sets the tone for your day. Speaking things over your life and what you want to manifest will definitely help you throughout your day. Like, because the things you speak do come to pass. And if you write them down, that's even better. Write the vision, make it plain. Another thing I like to do to practice self-love is I like to spend time with my husband. I like to spend that one-on-one time with him, because with him, I feel like he gives me that sense of security that I need, you know. Self-love does just not include yourself, like include those that love you as well. And I feel like he just gives me that warm, tingly feeling that I can't get from anywhere else. I just can't. So like cuddling with him, you know, having him rub his hands through my locks, talking with him, watching movies together, you know, that sort of thing. Him kissing me, telling me I'm beautiful. All these things make me feel good. So of course I'm gonna want that, you know. I'm blushing now. Okay. And of course, my child is also a part of my self-love journey, because even though he gives me a hard time sometimes, he says, "Mommy, I love you. I love you, Mommy." You know, those things bring joy to my heart, like heavily. Like, those are the things that make me keep going. And when he just hugs my neck for no reason, or he just, "I want Mommy," and he just, you know how children are, especially boys with their moms. Like, our bond is so strong. And he's definitely part of my self-love journey as well. He keeps me going. Like, he's the reason that I do what I do, you know. True story. So those are just some things that help me stay balanced and stay grounded while being a stay-at-home mom. A lot of you all asked me to record this video. How do I practice self-love while being a stay-at-home mom? How do I stay balanced while being a mom in general? Like, you know, those types of questions. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got a lot out of it, and I look forward to doing more videos like this. So let me know in the comments what other videos you want to see from me, and let's go there. So that's pretty much it for this video. Like, the takeaways are, stay-at-home moms or mothers period, just make sure you're taking that vital time for yourself. It's definitely needed. You need it, you deserve it. Don't let people tell you, oh, you don't have a hard job, especially stay-at-home moms. Oh, you don't have a hard job, you don't do anything, you just stay at home all day, you are literally doing nothing, blah blah blah. Like, it's all mental, and that's very important. It's physical too, because you know, children like to hit, you know, so sometimes it gets physical. It's a lot of stress that comes with being a mom. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know moms gonna feel it. Moms gonna feel it, men may not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, God gave us babies because we're strong enough. We're the ones that bear the children. We're the ones that raise the children and take care of the children. So we are strong enough to do it. But we just have to make sure that we're mentally there. Like, we're keeping our heads on straight and keeping our sanity and practicing self-love on a daily basis to make sure that we are fully capable of taking care of our children. Now, I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I just want you guys to remember that we're in this together. All the moms, all the stay-at-home moms. It gets hard sometimes. Like, sometimes you really just want to sit in the room and cry all day, or you don't want to do anything. Some days you just want to stay in bed all day, or some days you do stay in bed all day, and that's okay, because you deserve a break too. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You heard it from me that it's okay. We're all in this together. We're all here. We have the same mission to take care of our families, to raise our babies to be the best little people that they can possibly be, to become the best adults that they can possibly be. And that's the common goal here. So whatever you need to do to keep your sanity, as long as it's, you know, as long as it's good. I hope I encouraged somebody today. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my videos, why not subscribe to my channel? And as always, world peace. Bye, guys.